Oh my goodness, a whole table. I have this one, this one, this one, this one, this one.
You read that much?
I read more. Oh my goodness. And this isn't even their genre section. I need to get a basket. I need to get a basket to collect the books. Like this one is going to be the first one in the basket. Look at the elevator, escalator. I'm so excited. Were the baskets at the entrance? Oh. Me and my basket. I'm being really bold right now. I'm blocking myself even though I feel so awkward.
Yeah. Claim it.
I'm hilarious. That's not happening. F that. Hold on. I'm gonna pray this angle's good enough for you guys. We went to Strand, and then I'm just gonna show you the 2 books I got from there before I dive into the rest. Because the rest I got at this other bookstore that I will talk to you about in just a second. The last bookstore that I just was at. Okay, so they did not have this Lynn Painter book at Barnes, and so I was just gonna get Better Than the Movies because I've read it, I loved it, but I wanted it again hardcover to reread and annotate. But I haven't read The Love Wager. I've been trying to get my hands on this, and they had it. So although it wasn't on sale, that's completely fine. I still got it because I love Lynn, and she's worth every penny. And I'm debating because it's either this book or this book I'm about to start reading. Like as soon as I'm done vlogging, I'm gonna sit down, read a little bit. Read a little bit, finish my editing my other video so that I can take it somewhere to upload tomorrow. And yeah, anyways, so I think we all know what The Love Wager is about, but I'm pretty sure it's like these 2 co-workers, or they end up being co-workers, but they weren't in the beginning, and they have this one night stand, and now they're fighting for the same job position. I think. Either way, I'm excited. The banter, the everything of the story I know is going to be impeccable, and honestly I feel like I will be able to read this on my trip here. I will be done by the time I get back to Florida with this book, if I choose to start reading it, because that's just her writing. I just eat it up and I move so fast through it. Anyways, next we have, I've never read this author before, Jane, I don't want to butcher her last name, The Sweetest Remedy. And the reason I got this book is the reason I got this book is because it just, besides the romance sounding cute, it reminded me of someone. So anyways, it's about this girl who's half black, half white, and Nigerian to be specific, and her father was a Nigerian entrepreneur that she never knew and had a brief relationship with her mother, and then he passes away. She gets invited to the funeral in Nigeria, and she's curious about who's this man that's her father but didn't raise her. And so she ends up going to Lagos, Nigeria, and she gets to connect with her family, that part of her culture, and she falls in love. Anyways, so although they're in this tote, I did not get them from Strand. I got them from the Lit Bar. They were doing their summer sale, so they had one tent with tables and boxes of books, and it was $3 for every pound. And then they had another table that when you go to check out, they have another table full of boxes, and those were free. So once you paid for however many pounds of books, you could get free. And I mean not one free, like people were leaving with stacks, handfuls, free. So by the time I got there, I feel like most of the good stuff was gone, but I still got some pretty good finds if you ask me. And I got some books that like I was not trying to spend my like $20 on to read this, but I was like interested enough that I wanted it. So for $3, well technically it was $12 for all of these books, but for $12 for 6 books, technically $12 for 3 books, and I got 3 free, but yeah, $12 for 6 books when not one of these books was under $15 originally. I'm gonna eat it up. Hold on. I think my grandma's. I'm back. I love being part of a Spanish family. You have the sweetest grandparents, and they're always just trying to feed you, and I love it. Anyways, so we're just gonna dive into these. These are the 6 books that. No, I'm gonna show you the 3 that I got for the $12, and then the 3 that I got for free. So the first book, The Laws of Human Nature. They didn't have Power on sale where I would have gotten the 48 Laws of Power, but this book was originally $23, and I wasn't gonna pay that much for it. So I got it. And although I'm not gonna read it all in one sitting, I feel like if I read a law a day in 48 days or however many laws there are, I'll have read it all, you know? So I'll probably just implement this into part of my daily reading, but we'll see. I'll start this once I finish my... Okay, thank you. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, after I finish my other one, the 13 things mentally strong people don't do, I will get to cracking this bad boy open. Okay, next I found this one, Crime and Punishment, which I've also heard like mixed reviews on. So I read the bag and I was like, it sounds interesting enough, you know? And it's another thick book, so I'm not sure when I'll get around to it, but this is $16 and I did not pay that much for it. So I was just like, I'm interested in it. I've heard enough good reviews. Let me grab it while I have the chance. Lastly, I did find a romance that caught my eye. So it's called Arsenic and Adobo. And I think it's a like romance thriller because yeah, so it's about she's recovering from a horrible breakup and she's with her Thea trying to save their failing restaurant, and then and then her ex-boyfriend dies and she's, I guess, the main suspect. So I liked it because if you're Spanish, you know adobo goes on everything. Anyways, I'm getting too into this. Okay, and now to dive into my free ones, I got Community Board, which honestly I didn't have enough time to like read through the back of this, so really I was just like, okay. And they have, all the tables were like full of arcs. All the free books were arcs. They probably are released now, but at the time they were an arc. So I'm trying to see, because it says advanced reader's copy. I've never had an arc before. I've never been lucky enough, so I'm just gonna pretend that I got this arc, you know. You're lying. 2013. 2023. What the hell? When does this come out? It had to have come out recently. Don't tell me this book is How did they get the arc? No. I think, oh, now I can see my reflection in the window, so I can like see what y'all see. Anyways, too much, Sophia, too much. But anyways, I'm just gonna read a comment. A brilliant, hilarious look at a modern day community and the distance between who we are, who we say we are. Insightful, honest, and surprisingly shy. So, oh yeah, and she's coming back to Massachusetts. So, yeah, Massachusetts. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, this one I have read the back of. I've heard good things. I think Destiny here on YouTube, I think she didn't read this book yet, but she bought it and she convinced me enough to buy it. So advanced reader's copy on sale May 2023. This is the advanced reader's copy. Yeah, because the other one sold in the stores is hardcover. So what I love, this one's an advanced reader's copy too. No. Anyways, this one is a fiction book. I know this one's a fiction book, but I got it because of the title. I didn't read the back. I didn't read the back of any of these three because I didn't have to pay for them and everyone's hands was just reaching in and grabbing everything. So if I liked it enough that I picked it up, I just took it. So I have seen this book before in the fiction section. So, oh yeah, it says coming February 2023. So it has come out already. Okay, so it's about this girl who's unhappily married, finding solace in daily grind of her beloved books. that and stories she makes up in her head. One day in her favorite cafe, she notices an attractive man reading the same best-selling novel that she is, a woman yearning for her own happy ending. Victoria is sure it's fatal. Sounds interesting. I'm not gonna even continue to elaborate because I'm not gonna give you something I don't know anything about, but these three were free. And that concludes all the books that I got today. Okay, and I want to show you this tote and why I love it so much. So, Empire State Building, the Metro card, which we've used like 5 times today. I don't know what that is, but my dad, as you'll remember, got a hot dog at the famous little hot dog stands. They have bikes everywhere, birds everywhere. I forgot what that is. And then obviously books, and then on the back, you get your Statue of Liberty, your New York slice of pizza, more books, the actual subway itself, a taxi, because we be hailing taxis out here. Apparently, my dad, he got the actual like souvenir cup of this, but they like sell all their coffees in this cute little cup, so we're gonna try and get one tomorrow. And then this was the location it was at, and their famous bagels, because New York is famous for the bagels. I don't know what that is. It looks like a water tower, and glasses, and I have glasses. So overall, I just thought this was like the best choice for me to go to. I also like the material more than I like the other one. I'll show you what my other option was that I didn't end up getting. It was cute, but the material didn't feel like it was worth as much as it cost, and it was more expensive than this one. So I love me a canvas tote, and it's big enough. And then of course it has a little pocket in here, but what I like is that it's Velcro, because like unlike my other totes, shit will fall out, but if it's Velcro, nothing's coming out of that bitch, you know? So it's so cute. I'm obsessed. And oh yeah, y'all saw how big the bookstore was, how it's 18 miles of books. Like so many. Once again, like library. It looked like a library. Okay, anyways, I was supposed to be on a book buying ban. Anyways, like I said, I will see you guys next time. Spotted Serena Vanderwoodson. I love this book so much, and the cover's so cute. And when you like know where the picture's from, like when you get when the covers have meanings and the meaning is revealed or the scene is revealed, like I love Lynn so much. And I went on Goodreads and I looked at all her books, and I need to get eating it up. Like I'm already full, but this is filling the other places of void.
Before the storm hits. We do need everybody in their assigned seats at this time.